question. Okay, where do you scale Rimuru? Where do you scale?
Where do I scale Rimuru? Outer Versal. Yeah, somewhere around the Outer Versal.
Okay, why is he outer?
Are we debating on whether he actually is outer?
Waffles, what did you want me to debate him on specifically?
You can you like crossverse. That's not going to like go
Yeah,
viral. Fans won't like that.
I'll do,
Yeah,
My nigga, crossverse is way too long.
I'll do GT Goku.
Okay.
Alright, so why is he outer? Why is Rimuru outer?
You're doing GT Goku, right?
Yeah, I'm asking you, why is Rimuru outer? Because we're just gonna do Rimuru first. Why is Rimuru outer?
Are we not gonna state premise first? What?
Yeah, why is he outer?
Wait. JK, are you arguing that Rimuru wins via out hacking or outscaling, or what? What's your win?
You want me to state my premise? Okay. My premise is that I believe Rimuru. My premise is that Rimuru outscales and outhacks your character, whoever that may be. I have not been following.
Okay,
Alright.
my stance is that my character wins, like just via like any methodology.
Okay.
Alright, yeah. So, the debate can start now.
Alright, so
Okay.
you said
You want me to start? You want me to start, Tucker?
Rimuru was outer, so why is he outer?
No, go to the debate channel.
Yeah, sure.
What
Yeah,
the
why
fuck
is
is this
he
nigga spamming keywords? What was that?
What? Why is he outer?
Okay, yeah, sure. Anyways, so from the scans I provided, it stated within the tensor verse that there are abstract and fundamental concepts that exist within the verse. These abstract and fundamental concepts are what act as the framework of the entire tensorial cosmos, of the entire console.
Yeah, so why should we take that claim you made as true? Why should we take that as true?
Because the scans for what I'm saying are right there in front of you, and if you don't believe the scans for some reason,
why do the scans infer that?
What?
I'm asking you why the scans infer that.
What do you mean? Why did the scan? It's stated in the scan. My nigga, why are you laughing? What the fuck? My nigga, they're stated in the scan. It's so weird.
Okay, no, I'm asking you, why do the scans infer your claim to be true?
What the fuck are you saying? They're stated within the scan. In the scan.
Make it a debate. You want me to clarify what Zeta is saying?
Yo!
Maybe I'm thinking of infer to mean something else. What do you call this nigga? Zeta. Let's agree on the definition of infer, right? What do you define as infer?
Like, to conclude, like, why does this result in your claim being the case to be true? Like, it's that simple.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So
I define. Hold up. I don't know who's talking around. I define infer as to conclude something from evidence and reasoning. My evidence is the scans.
And I'm saying, why from the scans does it infer that your claim is the case, that these concepts exist and are the fundamental framework of the tensorial cosmology?
What are you saying? What are you saying? You said it right there.
all right. Yo, Monarch, do you want me to explain what Zeta trying to say?
Sure.
What he's trying to say is that when we look at the scans, he's asking you, why does the information in the scans, so your scans, they state this and this. He's asking you to put the logical connection. Why do your scans mean what you're saying? Why can't they just mean something else? So he's asking you to make that bridge of reasoning.
Yeah, as I tried to say earlier, unless he has unless he has any like logical refutation for why my scans don't mean what I'm saying, I don't have to prove anything.
What? But that puts it back into question. I hate to break this to you, Monarch, but your scans aren't axiomatically the case. You're arguing without the axiomatic thing that burden.
I have already provided evidence. I'm sorry, nigga. I have already provided evidence. Nigga, stop. I have already provided evidence.
That is your burden, buddy. Why you just casually shift the burden of proof?
Oh my god.
Why do your scans infer
this is an appeal to ignorance. I have provided the evidence. The burden is on you.
That is not an appeal to ignorance, chat. Is this an appeal to ignorance?
Yo, Zeta, stop.
Yo!
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Not an appeal to ignorance.
It's too early.
No, all right. So,
bro, Zeta, do you need specific criticism for why my scans are not valid, or for why what I am, or for why my arguments in relation to my scans is not valid?
That's not. I haven't made a specific argument. I'm just questioning why do these scans specifically create the inference that your claim is true? It's that simple.
All right, look. Bro, JK debates. I'm gonna clarify, all right? He's not questioning the validity of the scans. He never put that into question. He's asking if we grant the scans, why?
Wait, hold up. I have to do something. Hold up. Right. Hold up. I have to do something. Hold up.
All right.
Oh, this bad.
Yeah.
We can conclude.
Yeah.
He's not conclude.
Yeah. Zeta, I don't know why he brought up the validity of the scans. Zeta never questioned the validity of the scans. He just questioned what's the logical connection between what he's saying and the scans, and he never substantiated on that.
Hey Judge, can you please read my scans so you don't misunderstand my argument?
Like, it's easy too. What he's saying is literally in the scans. I don't know. What he's saying is literally in the scans. I don't know how he failed to argue this. He could have literally just said the scans quite literally say.
They're stated in the scan.
That like what? My nigga. Yo, I'm gonna even show you the scans that he's talking.
Bro, this is really bad.
I'm back.
Yeah, so JK, just to be clear, why is it going to be the case that the scans in question follow the inference that your claim is true? Why? Why?
There are the scans. It's stated within the scans. Are you slow?
What he's saying is literally in the scans. I don't know.
Why? Why is it the case that the scans infer that your argument or claim is true? Why?
Because my claim comes directly from the scans. What?
Oh, I'm asking you why the scans follow that the inference is
You're
true.
You're repeating the same point, and I've already given you my response. It is my argumentation comes directly from the scans itself.
Yeah, I'm asking you why the scans. Okay, you're not gonna force me to read this. I'm asking you why the scans do this. You're not answering the question. You basically keep responding because the scans. I'm asking why the scans. You say the scans. I'm asking why the scans. We're not doing this shit over and over again.
That's what we're doing. You're asking me why the scans.
You want me to?
Holy crash out! Yo!
My nigga, this is an appeal to ignorance.
That's not an appeal to ignorance. That's not an appeal to ignorance.
The appeal to ignorance fallacy, a fallacy that claims that the argument is true or untrue, because the argument at hand isn't proven.
It's not my fault you can't read. What?
It's
Look,
not an
all right,
ignorance.
all right, Zeta.
This is so ass, bro.
Because I don't think he understands what he's trying to say. All right, so
Bro,
just to try and clarify what JK Debates is saying. Are you JK Debates? Are you saying that what you're saying, if you look at the scans, is quite literally stated there? If you just read the scans, what you're saying is verbatim stated. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, that is exactly
why
what I am saying.
Just say that then, but instead you're saying, "Oh, because." Why didn't you just say that, nigga?
Oh my!
Okay,
Right.
so JK Debates, why is it verbatim stated?
Did you?
Okay, you can't. Okay, this would be really easy to attack. Don't lose.
Oh my
Why is
God.
it verbatim stated?
Did you actually just ask me why is it stated in the scans?
Why is it verbatim stated? Yes, why is it verbatim?
Oh
Oh my gosh, bro! You can just send the scan in fucking general, and this guy JK Debates, bro. Just send the scan in general,
You're not
and then you can read it and outline where it is what it says. It's not that hard. Just do it, man. You just do that. All right.
my fucking god! Okay,
It's not that hard. Like,
bro, waffling. I'm so sorry. Are you debating for Zeta?
no, I'm debating for you. Look. What all Zeta is asking is to show where in the scans it says what you're saying. So all you have to do is send the scans, right, and outline where it says that. It's really simple. That's all he's asking for. So just do that.
Okay.
Exactly everything I've said is helping him.
Yeah, why is it verbatim stated?
Yeah, just look, JK Debates. All right, go in general, send the scan, and then outline and say word for word what the scan says, and make Zeta look at it, and he'll see that what you're saying is
My bro. I've sent it to the Debates. I don't send scans.
okay. All right,
general.
so Zeta, look in Debates, and JK Debates will now show why it's verbatim stated.
Just kidding Debates.
My nigga,
Yeah,
it's an abbreviation of my name.
Just
Jake,
kidding Debates.
My
All
name
right,
is
let's-
Jake.
Jake, like Jake the pirate from like Disney.
Oh yeah, I've
Like,
actually forgotten
I'm
about
trying
that.
to.
To be a major attribute. Attributes were the laws that govern the principles of this world, and there were 8 kinds in total. Yeah, so why do laws have to necessarily be some sort of like ontological framework that defines existence? Because in this case, this actually has a lot of semantics to question, because laws could be just in reference to like laws that are established by like human civilization. Why does it necessarily have to be laws that are like an ontological framework? And also, why does the world have to be in context to, let's say, the universe or some other larger ontological or like cosmological like framework? Like, it could just be like the planet. It could just be like laws established for the planet, right? And for your second scan, it says, in addition to these 5 major attributes, you also have, I don't know what the fuck that says, attributes of light and darkness as well as time, which exists over all the other ones and cannot be restrained by any of them. So for one, right, attributes of light and darkness as well as time. You can have attributes of something, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that these attributes like encompass like the whole definition or meaning of said thing, right? And what does it mean by exists over all other ones and cannot be restrained by them? Over all of what, right? And cannot be restrained by what? And then my third, and then their third stand says,
I'm sorry, are you done?
So
Are you done?
magic can be interfered, or I don't know whatever the fuck that says. Some fundamental abstract concept. What kind of concept? Because that's also something to put into question. None of what you're saying is verbatim, so that's also just a lie, right? So that was just very intellectually dishonest, because a lot of your scans have a lot of semantically ambiguous information, and if that's going to be the case, then that means the statements are not verbatim, so that's just an intellectual dishonesty.
Are you done? I'm going to basically steal that the important part of what Zeta said. All right. So basically, do you understand what Zeta tried to say?
Yeah, I understand exactly what he's trying to say. And like, if he just gave me a few seconds to send in like the rest of my scans, he wouldn't be asking me any of these questions. But let me first start off. Let me first start off with like the
So
easiest to
you said it
debunk.
was verbatim
Like,
stated. You said this information was verbatim, but it isn't verbatim. It has a lot of semantically ambiguous text that directly contradicts your claim that
I'm not done. I'm not
What do
done,
you mean
bro.
I'm not done? Sir, you said it was verbatim stated.
I'm
Why
not
is it
done.
not verbatim stated?
It's up with this nigga.
Why?
Bro, I'm not
Why
done.
is it not verbatim stated?
Bro, calm down. I'm not done, bro.
Why is it not,
Okay, bro.
why is it not verbatim stated?
Bro,
Alright, so I think
Zeta. Hold up. Zeta. Waffle, pause. Zeta. I want to ask you, what do you define as a principle? That's
A what?
my first question. A principle. What do you define as a principle?
A principle?
Yeah, what do you define? Or better yet, even said, let me just cut straight. Let me.
AK debates. Look.
No, I define a principle. Well, under what semantics?
Bro,
I can define a principle
Waffle.
like
I
a
understand
leader,
exactly what you're
or
trying
like
to
a
say.
commander, like a
I understand
school,
exactly what
or
you're
like
trying to say, but
a business or company.
this is
A
set up.
principle doesn't necessarily have to be like
Oh my
some sort of
God.
ontological rule that defines existence. Like a principle could just be like a school leader or something like that, like the principal of the school.
JK debates. All right. So what I want you to do is you can say that you can prove, right, how these scans are connected and how time and like all of these abstract concepts like time and space and stuff, they would be, these are the abstract concepts in question, and obviously reality would be grounded in these, right? So you can then go on to see how they have some like grounding and how they ground reality and how they're not just human made laws, but they have actual like mentality and like they govern something, right? And you can go ahead and say from that these aren't just going to be like subjective human laws or like some human laws made, but they're going to have actual bearing, right? And if Rimuru is above this, which is your argument, right, then he's going to be universal. So just say that,
Bro, waffling. Like, I understand everything you've been trying to say. Like, I understand everything Zeta said. I was just trying to ask him a question so I can send in like another scan, but whatever, right?
I think a principal, a school teacher, like the commanding of like a school.
Yeah, but a principle in this context, what would it mean, especially in relation to my scan? Because
a principle, a principle could just be something that is like commanding or following, or doesn't necessarily, or like a rule. It doesn't necessarily have to be like whatever your semantics are, because you would need to prove that a principle, some sort of like ontological rule that defines exist or some shit. Which so far, all the stuff that you said, which you claimed was verbatim, wasn't actually verbatim because it had semantically ambiguous statements.
All right, Zeta, I'm going to say.
Okay, wait, hold up, Waffle, before you say anything, Zeta, I want you to repeat like back to me what I said before, what I said earlier. I want you to say it back to me.
Yeah, you asked me what a principle was.
No, oh my fucking god. When at the beginning of the debate, what did I say in relation to my scaling for Rimuru?
Yeah, you said that all of these you said that the statements were verbatim, right? I asked you to prove why they are.
I'm not talking about that. Initially, since you probably didn't even listen to anything I said. If you had listened to what I said, you would have known the fact that I said that the world in Tensura is governed by fundamental properties or principles, right? Principles.
Bro.
Oh my god.
AK debates. I'm sorry.
Who's talking?
Yeah, so so I don't think you're understanding what it is. These things that you're saying are fundamental concepts and like principles or whatever. Zeta's asking you to prove the semantics. He's asking why these things that you're referring to would be an ontological ground for existence and not just some human-made law with some subjective existence that doesn't even exist extramentally. That's what he's asking for. Because if these don't bear any ontology, they're obviously not going to affect Rimuru scaling. That's what you're saying, basically, right, Zeta?
Yeah, I was questioning his semantics, and he said that there were statements from the Tensura verse. And basically, I asked him, okay, where's the proof? There were scans that were shown, and I'm asking you, why do the scans infer this conclusion? He never proved this, by the way, and then started claiming that the statements were verbatim. And then when I see the fucking statements, they're all just semantically ambiguous. So we're not just going to go off of semantically ambiguous statements and then appeal to your narrative. That's just like intellectually dishonest.
Okay. Whatever. Like, okay. Everybody stop talking. Everyone stop talking. Okay. So let me assume that what you're saying right now is like correct. Let's say I did all those things, right?
Wait,
so let
what
me
do you mean? I'm not arguing for anything that's like truth or false. I'm saying that you need to prove that your semantics are actually correct because they actually are ambiguous. You would agree with me that the phrase world and principle.
Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that?
Follow what you're saying, right?
Can I do that?
Go fucking ahead. Well, I give you like 10 minutes.
Oh my fucking god! Whatever, bro.
We can conclude.
Whatever,
we can just conclude. Yo, who's the judge of this shit? We can just conclude.
Anyways. As I needed to say earlier,
we can low-key just conclude. Who is judging this?
Why are you talking over me?
I'm sorry, bro. I'll give you one more chance. So, Zeta, just to clarify, what you're asking for are the semantics that he's using and asking him to prove them. And two, you're asking why these things, like these laws, there would be ontological grounds for the world. Is that all you're asking for, Zeta?
Yes!
Okay, so just prove that. Just prove the semantics. Like if you have other scans or some reasoning, some syllogism, whatever, just prove that. It's very simple, right?
Okay.
It's very simple. Okay.
That's what I've been trying to do for like, okay, whatever. So in the first scan, my guy, why are you talking over me?
Because I'm clarifying you that I gave you 10 plus minutes.
Anyways. Anyways, bro. Anyways, in the first scan that I provided, where it states to be a major attributes for the laws that govern the principles of this world, and there were 8 kinds in total in reference to laws. Now, in reference to principles of the.
So just be clear, for your first scan,
I haven't said anything.
Attribute, which already is ambiguous. An attribute of what, nigga? And attributes were the laws that govern the principles of this world. Okay, so what kind of principles of this world? And also, what is the world in this context? Is it the universe? Is it all of existence? Or is it just a fucking planet, my nigga? Right? And also, there were 8 kinds in total. Right? Which there's a specific numerical amount of these attributes. So not only are the attributes ambiguous themselves, and not only are the things that they govern, right? The principles, which are also ambiguous, and also the world, which is ambiguous.
Okay, that's cool. Let me start off with the first thing you said, that what is worlds in this instance, right? Right. I just sent in another scan right now. Now, worlds are not planets.
Okay, so the universe is vast, but not as vast as other worlds. They thought that if they had regained a relying spirit and
incarnated themselves, they could completely conquer this space-time.
Thousands of years. So here's the thing. One, why does this provide context to the first scan? And secondly, it says the universe is vast, but not as vast as other worlds. So what is that in context to? Because vastness in of itself is already semantically ambiguous. Under what entailment is supposed to mean?
I'm sorry, pause.
That in reference to complexity?
Pause. What do you define as vast? What do you define as vast? What do you define as vast?
I define vast to mean like something that is like more ranging, or like more like something that is like of a higher, like a greater quality, like a greater quality in some type of way. Like for example, like this chair is like vast in like complexity. Like it has wheels, it has like handles, it has like a decent like fucking like thing to put your back on and shit. But then we can have another chair like a throne, which is much more like fucking vast in complexity, or much more vastness in the sense of design, that we would say that it's more vast than like rocking chair that an old ass nigga sits on. So something that is vast could be something of like a greater, like, or larger, greater, or a much better quality than some sort of thing in some sort of way. It doesn't necessarily have to be under like size or something else. So vastness in this sense could have many types of like semantics, but vastness
Right.
in just like a general sense could mean like better.
Okay, so what I'm getting is that you're saying in a basic sense, vast can mean better or greater in complexity, correct?
I never said greater in complexity. I'm saying that that's an example of being vast. Because if I have a chair and I have another chair, and one chair is broken as shit, it only has like a few wheels.
You don't have to repeat the same analogy. You don't have to repeat the same analogy. Just simply specify your definition of vast. Just simply specify your definition of vast. Simply specify it. You don't have to go through this analogy again. Okay, just more advanced. So you would agree that if we were to use your definition in the context of this scan, that then worlds in this context would be better than universes or larger than universes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so just to be clear, I don't necessarily believe that the worlds in terms of vastness would have necessarily mean that they're bigger than the universes, right? And actually, let me look up like the definition for vast, at least the way Oxford of feels would just come consistent. That means like a very
The Oxford Dictionary defines vast to mean.
Wait, I don't know why you're interrupting Zeta. Can you let him finish? Look, Monarch, let Zeta finish, kid. Thank you.
What the fuck is talking right now,
vast
bro?
can also mean world. Anyways, even if we grant that, okay, even if we grant that quote are more vast than the universe, they're just more vast in the sense that they are more broad or more like complex. Then like maybe there could be some stuff or like magic that is in that world, and let's say magic is the universe. It doesn't really have to be your size or greater quality. But we get this somehow. Your main scale, main premise is this fucking outer. This would have been what multiversal cosmology, even if we were grant what you're saying. Not only that, but the scale were you.
That's what this.
Monarch, stop interrupting Zeta. Monarch, stop interrupting
This is
Zeta.
not my argument for why.
Monarch, you gotta cut it out. Gotta stop interrupting Zeta. He was talking.
Shut up. This is not your debate, bro. I've already slammed you like twice. Like, shut up. Anyways,
Anyways,
Zeta,
can you let Zeta finish his argument? No? We're not gonna let him?
I know what Zeta's trying to say. Alright, I need to simplify what Zeta's saying. Alright, so
no, I understand everything Zeta is trying to say, right?
go ahead.
Right? Okay. But as I was saying before, Kuro cuts.
You're not going
Bro, can I talk? Why are there two people talking at the same time? Okay, good. I can talk. As I was saying before, oh my god.
Where are you from?
Oh my god. As I was saying before Kuro interrupted me, the worlds being larger than universes is not my defining arguments for why rumor is universal. What?
Yeah. So just right, this guy just like talking for me and shit. He's like, you're not letting me. I mean, yeah, don't worry, I got you. Yeah. So
Why do I have to?
You do know that if Kuro speaks again, and take that as external help, you do understand that, correct?
But when you interrupted your opponent,
That's
for the ruling.
Yeah. Alright, wait. You all want to do like a talking stage? Alright, do you want to do like a talking stage?
You absolutely nothing.
Yeah, because Waffle is not recorded piece of shit. So, like, whatever.
You want to do
can
like
I speak?
Yeah, we can do like a talking state where like when JK debates speaks, like Zeta goes on mute. When Zeta speaks, JK debates goes on mute. We want to do something like that. We all like take turns, right?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So who is talking right now? Who's making their point?
Me.
All right. So Zeta, go on mute, and when JK debates is done, you can make your point. All right, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Anyways, as I was saying before, that retard Kuro cut me off, right? The reason I sent in this scan of to prove that worlds are bigger than universes, I was not sending this scan in as a way to prove that Gumuru is out of Earth. So what I was simply doing by sending in this scan was to give refutations to one of the contentions you had to my previous arguments. But due to the fact you are not allowing me to finish my fucking sentence and connect my refutation, like with the rest of what I want to say, man, shut up! We're so fucking retarded. Oh my god.
Are you done? Like taking debates?
Obviously, I'm not done. He's fucking over me. What?
Okay, continue. Zeta, go back on mute. Zeta, go back on mute. Go back on mute.
Oh, what?
Because like he's crashing
okay.
out right now.
Oh, so okay. Anyway.